YouTube, we got a video. We got a video from Pokédex fillers once again. We got I Turn Anime MCs into Pokemon. I'm very excited to see this video. And as always, it's your main man Slide on the old timeline. You know what I'm saying? Providing y'all some content. Wish y'all boys happy, healthy, and hydrated. As well as comment down below the favorite part of your day so far. And stay to the end of the video to figure out what you should comment in the comments if you made it to the end. Without further ado, though, let's hop straight in. I don't know why my computer does that. Let's hop straight in.
I turned a ton of anime main characters into Pokemon.
I've seen some of these.
Insane.
I've seen the Ichigo one. I think that's where this started for me. I think I've seen the Ichigo one. I've seen the Yu-Gi-Oh one. I've seen them on my Instagram. That's what really made me tap in with his content. But I'm assuming this is Goku, because this is an 8. I see Staff. This is probably Super Saiyan 3 Goku. This is Ozaru. This is still Ichigo. This is Naruto. So I'm very interested in seeing these.
Because if there's one thing about main characters in an anime, they are going to get
Every time I get a Chimchar, I call him Son
a
Goku.
ton of power-ups and additional forms, which gave us the perfect inspiration for
Hey.
some equally insane Pokemon with split evolutions, multiple mega evolutions,
Talk to me.
Gigantamax forms, corrupted forms. We did not hold back. And it all starts with Ichizar, a small pure
Yes,
dragon-type
sir.
lizard based on Ichigo, and wields its own sharp tail as a tiny blade. And it actually has 3 different split evolutions
Talk to
based
me.
on the different varieties of
Fullbringer,
power-ups that
Reaper,
Ichigo gets
Hollow.
throughout Bleed. If Ichizar defeats 10 ghost types, it'll evolve into Bakli, a dragon dark
Bankai,
type based
I like.
on Ichigo's Bankai form that wields its elongated tail sword with lightning speed. And if you then use Boncleave to defeat 20 more ghost types, it'll evolve into Dragon.
Like the Final Mugetsu.
Getsu!
I like.
Just like the Mugetsu attack Ichi used to defeat
Yeah.
Aizen, Getsu no longer wields a blade, as its ability to channel its dark energy through its own body has made it so powerful that it no longer
Hold on.
has to channel
What's his
its
OG
voice
name?
along- Bak gets throughout Split Evolution, wields its own sharp tail.
Ichizard,
as
I remember now.
Boncleave. The Mugetsu would channel its dark energy through its own body has made it so powerful that it no longer needs it. However, if you instead take Ichizard and have it level up while at low health, it will evolve into
Hollow, stay
Worm.
alive.
Based on Ichigo's Hollow Mask form,
Worm with the Y. Dragon. Hollow Worm. You know, Hollow Dragon.
Hollow Worm has used its close encounter with fainting to transform into a ravenous and vengeful dragon ghost type. And if you then take Hollow
Talk to
Worm
me.
and have it level up in the same battle in which it faints, it'll evolve into Vastovin. Based on
That's
the
tough.
Vasto Lord form Ichigo entered after perishing.
Vasto Lord, Revenge. He spun back. I
This
like.
Pokemon has also experienced what defeat in battle looks like, and is so terrified of returning to this state that his power level has increased dramatically to ensure that that never happens again. And to get Ichizar's 3rd evolution, you'll have to make it
Over.
reach level 30 or higher. While both of its other evolutions are in
Are in
your
the
party,
party.
at which point it'll evolve into full
I like
fledged
that.
Dragon Steel type that's absorbed aspects of its other evolutions to achieve an evolution based on when Ichigo was
That's
a
like
full bringer.
accepting
Upon
himself.
reaching
I
level
like.
50, it'll evolve into Salvachi. Now, based on Ichigo's most
Horn of Salvation.
powerful form, True
I like.
Bankai, this Pokemon is a master of both its evolution's abilities, as it's able to wield its broken-off tail blade with the same efficiency
Yeah.
as Geketsu, while also being as ravenous and determined as Vastavin.
Yeah, I
Fairy
like
is a
it.
flying psychic type
The Yugi.
eagle with wings based on
Tell by the hair.
Yu-Gi-Oh from Yu-Gi-Oh's iconic hair. And just
Yes,
like
sir.
Yugi when taken over by the Pharaoh, Fairwing
Yami,
seems
not
to have
Yugi.
a level of clairvoyance, as it's able to predict the opponent's next move in battle and
This
counter
experience.
it completely by simply listening to its art. And it has a split evolution based on the iconic Egyptian god trio of
Okay.
Ka, Fairwings with offensive stat increasing nature.
And he's like a shiny, like, ultimate version. I think one of my roommates is rating and getting whooped in the video game. But it needs like a shiny ultimate version that's based off of Exodia.
Will evolve into Slifer.
Slifer the Sky Dragon.
Type
I like.
based on Slifer the Sky Dragon. Whose wings create such powerful gusts of wind that most foes are blown off the battlefield before they can even fully exit their Pokeball. Just like how Slifer
Details
destroys
fire,
opponents'
too.
monsters when they're summoned. However, Fair Wings with defense increasing natures will
Like, to come up with an idea for Yugi and then like have it inspire the wings and then have the jaggedness that's there in his hair. Like, I think that's creative. Truly.
Evolve into Tortalon, a giant flying steel type based on
Obelisk
Obelisk the Tormentor, whose body is so durable and heavy that while it has lost the ability to fly, it's gained the ability to absorb almost any attack. And Fairwings with speed increasing natures will evolve into Rothera, a flying psychic type based on the winged dragon of Ra, who launches beams of light so powerful that after you...
I like the spheroids here. I'm trying to remember which Pokemon they remind me of, but it reminds me of the sun.
Rafara will have to curl into a sphere shape to recharge and recover before attacking again. Tytoad is a pure water type tadpole based on Kid Naruto. This evolution...
I think I seen the first part of this video. Like, I saw it and scrolled by it, but one of the comments was talking about how, like, he's a wind nature, so he should have went with the wind nature. But I think this goes into, like, the creative element. It's like, the choices that they make sense, but it's not and there's like, they don't always take the like easiest route that makes sense. Like point A to point B, you can get to it like just straight line, but you can also get there like this. You get what I'm saying? And depending on where the destination is when you get to point C, if point C is forward a little bit and it's here, going this other route that looks longer makes the destination a little bit shorter than if you just had to us. You feel me?
Narutoad is a fighting water type based on teen Naruto. And its final stage, Toad Kage, is based on the adult Naruto, who we see in...
Because they could have went leaf. They could have went grass type route as well. Village of the Leaf. Village of the Leaf. Willow Fire. He's a wind nature user. They could have went so many different ways, but they went this way for a reason.
Boruto from here, Toad Kage actually has 3 different Mega evolutions. With Mega Toad Kage X
Sage Mode, and then he loses the water type and he's Psychic, because that's what Sage Mode is, natural energy.
Fighting Psychic type based on Naruto. Sage
Mode. I think it's a fighting
has
psychic.
A design featuring fighting psychic type based on
it's hiding
Naruto
behind the Mega.
Sage Mode. And even has a design featuring
he's a ninja. The fighting type should be there.
Mega Toad Kage Y is a
fighting fire
type.
Willow Fire. Kurama's burning chakra.
And has skin.
In the data book, Kurama was like set to like burn the world down. Come on, this is peak. This is peak. And then his tongue has like the little part of the symbol there. Symbolize that he only has like one part of Kurama.
So hot to the touch that even if opponents manage to land a blow through Toad Kage's extreme speed, they will likely just end up doing more damage to themselves. Mega
I like
Toad Kage Z resembles Kurama a lot more closely, as it's a fighting dart type based on the Baryon mode.
And it's unique because it combines the design of a frog with the design of a fox.
That Naruto uses in his fight against Ishiki, and is known to always go all out in combat as if each battle will be its last.
I like that.
If Toad Kage is taken to a power spot and exposed to a wishing star, it'll transform into Gigantamax Toad Kage, a giant pure water type frog based on Gamabunta, whose croak shapes a very earth around it. And it's this Pokemon's incredible variety of transformations that caught the attention of the distant evil cosmic legendary, who corrupted Toad Kage and fusing it with the cosmic type and forcing all of its
like the Rampage Four-Tails one,
turning it into a feral monster based on Naruto's Demon Fox clone. Go Jr. is a pure psychic type based on Gojo from Jujutsu Kaisen, and has tufts of hair based on Gojo's iconic blindfold, which actually prevent Go Jr. from seeing. However, this is actually on purpose, as the Pokemon is full of so much raw psychic energy that it can get a little overwhelming. So by taking away its own sight, it's able to focus on controlling its power more effectively. And from here, it has a split evolution based on Gojo's 3-color technique. As if Go Jr. reaches level 20 with high special attack, it'll evolve into Rogo, a psychic fire type that channels its energy.
It's attack, red, the ability you have to learn. I just saw the blue and the special attack thing on the screen.
Energy into large blasts of red
flames got the blue eyes.
Push enemies far away.
Great design.
Like Gojo's red technique. And if at level 20 Go Jr. has high special defense, it'll evolve into Bluejo, a psychic water type that creates large bubbles around itself and enemies to slow their movements and make their attacks much more easy to see coming and avoid. Just like Gojo's blue technique, which slows down enemies as they get closer. And if Go Jr. reaches level 20 with both its special attack and special defense being at the same level, it'll evolve into Violajo, a Pokemon who's turned its psychic energy into a ball of pure chaos, which while they do travel through the air quite slowly, they will instantly obliterate anything they touch.
There needs to be another eye somewhere that's gonna bother me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's gonna bother me. That's gonna bother me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He probably has another one on his back.
Which, while they do travel through the air quite slowly, they will instantly obliterate anything they touch, just like Gojo's Hollow Purple. But when taken to a power spot and exposed to a wishing star, Gojo Jr. transforms into its Gigantamax
domain expansion.
Now holding a giant ball based on Gojo's domain expansion, as well as his iconic eyes. In this form, Go Jr. wields so much raw power that even most legendaries wouldn't dare to challenge it. Ermite is a pure bug type based on Eren Yeager from Attack on Titan. And just like Eren, this Pokemon is known to launch itself through the air towards opponents, before slicing them with its sharp,
because it's tiny.
Upon reaching level 35.
Because it's tiny, most opponents to it are like Titans.
It'll evolve into Titanic. Now, based on Eren, when he controlled the attack,
how big is it though?
This Pokemon has exploded.
Regular size?
It no longer needs to cut out opponents from the air and instead chooses to crush them under its feet. But its insane size only grows even larger.
Okay, so it was already huge.
Now, based on Eren as the founding Titan, this Pokemon's height is now so incredible that the fellow members of its species.
Still got a 6-pack, yeah. 8. Yeah, bro has a 10-pack, bro.
Can see it from miles away. And if they do, they will immediately run towards it to assist it in battle, just like the army of Titans that Eren commands. Kid is a small pure fighting type monkey based
it's me, Goku
from Dragon Ball. Its evolution
Dragon Ball
is now sporting bright blonde hair just like Goku
Orange
when he became a Super Saiyan. And its final stage, Ascendape, now has a much more brutish appearance and longer hair, inspired by Goku as Super Saiyan 3.
Hey, I noticed the lack of eyebrows.
Mega evolution, with Mega Ascendape X being a fighting dark type with bright red hair based on Super Saiyan God.
Or 4.
And it also wields a red pole based on the Power Pole, which it uses to bash opponents' heads in.
Because it has a tail, I want to say 4. This is based off blue. It's an ape though, so it's like it was gonna have a tail regardless. Yeah.
Ascendape Y is a bright blue fighting dragon type based on Super Saiyan Blue Goku and channels its draconic energy into giant lasers, which it fires directly from its palm. And Mega Ascendape Z is now a much more calm and focused fighting psychic type. Speed is so incredible it's able to dodge almost any enemy attack without even suffering a scratch, like Goku in his Ultra Instinct form. But that's not all, because we also have Gigantamax Ascendape, a giant rampaging monster based on the Saiyan's Great Ape form. Pokemon has lost all of its battle skill and strategy, and instead relies on using its huge size and weight to overwhelm foes. And it's this blind rage and powerful potential that caught the attention of the distant evil cosmic legendary. Corrupted Ascendape, infusing it with the cosmic type while combining the blind rage of its Gigantamax form with the power of its Mega Evolution, giving it a
Look at its toes, bro. It's even based off the boots Vegeta and them be wearing. And it has his gloves, bro. I'm telling you, they be doing anything with the designs.
Form that only gets stronger the more damage it takes, just like Ultra Ego Vegeta. Mold is a pure normal type lizard based on Luffy from One Piece. And just like Luffy, this Pokemon has long, stretchy limbs, which lets it slap opponents from afar. Its evolution, Boundount, is now a normal steel type. Because just like Luffy's Gear 4 form, it has reinforced arms with a steel alloy that allow it to be just as stretchy as before, while also more durable
having the durability
than ever. Legend saying it's even strong enough to fight 500 enemies at once. However, its power only increases in its final stage, Knee-Cloud, which is based on Luffy's God's 5th gear, and is known for its absolutely huge moveset, as it's able to learn a ton of different moves. And when you add that to its ability Protean, you get a Pokemon whose power is only limited by its trainer.
This Protean is so fire. I didn't know that was like a ability in Pokemon where like they changed their type based off, because what's peak about that is, from what I'm gleaming from it, it's based off of like whatever last move they use. So it's like as long as you have a flexible kit, they can essentially for any opponent like become the type that is like that opponent's abilities are like extremely weak to. You know?
There's creativity. Popsaji is a small pure fairy type rabbit Pokemon based on Sailor Moon, as well as her first brood.
I never watched it, but I know Ball.
Lunel is based on the Crystal Brood and has incredible healing powers that eliminate the need for its trainer to ever visit the Poke Center. And its final stage, Serene, is based on the Cosmic Brooch and is there.
She is like a top tier anime character, bro. The scaling in Sailor Moon verse is ridiculous.
For fairy cosmic type, and has greatly increased its fighting abilities and is now known for a very interesting quirk, as Scytherine can often be seen healing enemies after it's defeated them. And from here it actually has 2 Mega evolutions, with Mega Scytherine X being based on the Eternal Brute, with long wings on its ears and back, just like Sailor Moon's transformation. And Mega Scytherine Y is based on the Holy Grail and has rainbow butterfly wings. Puppy Cho is a small pure steel type dog based on Pochita from Chainsaw Man. Its evolution Po-Chain is based on the main character Denji and has fur based on his basic shirt and tie outfit. And it's also based on a dog, just like Makima Wanted. And its final stage Hound Saw is based on
Makima Wanted is nefarious.
And the ripping blades on its head and brand new dark typing to track down and destroy the scariest of ghost types in the Pokemon world. And it has a Mega evolution, which is actually a manga spoiler, fair warning.
I don't mind. Manga spoiler, guys.
Mega Hound Saw. Now, based on Pochita's true form, this beast cannot be controlled by any trainer, and is instead a complete wrathful force that destroys everything in front of it. YouTube thinks that you'll like this video of...
That was tough. Hey, man. Appreciate y'all boys for watching. As always, make sure you stay happy, healthy, and hydrated. And I'll catch you guys in the next. Peace.